Look, it's you, moving freely in your own mind. There are no thought limitations or preconceived notions on how the world should be. Because you're learning, you still haven't got enough time to create all of that. You can think whatever you want and you're not wrong. You can name a table, hour, and no one will care. You're just a baby. But now you're growing up quickly. Look at you, big ball. Now your mind has more things. You have words to express yourself, but with words come a whole new way to understand reality. It's like you unlock a superpower. Now you just don't see random things in your reality, but you can also name them. You can start collecting and storing data in your brain. You can name the things into something. But with this, you have lost some of your freedom. You can no longer keep calling things whatever you want. Now you have to follow certain rules of communication for other people to understand you. Time goes by, and you grow and collect more information until one day you are sent to school. No more moving free in your mind, those days are over. Now you have people teaching you the things you should know and the things you should be learning at your age, and you feel somehow trapped. It's like they're guiding you, but you don't even know where. It doesn't make any sense to you. You hear all these voices talking about a better future, elementary, then middle school, college, getting a job, and all of a sudden, you lost all of your freedom. No more moving freely in your own mind. Now you are being guided on what you should think, on how you should be, and even what dreams you should have. Most people don't even remember who they were before a certain age. An illusion of freedom replaces all of that freedom of thinking you had. But let's get back to you, perhaps. The illusion of yourself. You start being guided through this little path where you cannot see the totality of reality, but just a little bit of it. School, college, 9 to 5 job. You're just like a horse wearing a blinker and you cannot see the whole picture. But that's not even the worst part, because even there, you're able to find some hope. You have the hope that one day you will finally have that dream job. All of those efforts, the life you've been planning for your whole life, it's finally here. And you've reached your dream job. The end of the path, no more being taught. You're finally gonna start living life now. Only for you to realize it was all a trap and you ended up in an endless loop. Your reality and your mind became so little that it is unbelievable to think that there was a point in your life where it was like this. Maybe that's why you cannot remember it. Now, the only things that you think about are, tomorrow I gotta work. The loop seems inevitable. Wake up, eat, shower, head to work. Repeat the same boring conversation with your coworkers. Hate your boss, but you feel like there is nothing you can really do about it, since you were always taught in your little path that there will always be an authority that you have to obey, no matter what, no matter how stupid or disrespectful they are. Then you go home and get ready to repeat the same loop. Another day, after another day, after another day, after another. But then, what should he do for a living? What do you mean what you should do for a living? Just live. There's nothing you should do for a living. You're already living. You know what I mean? Stop being so philosophical and stuff. Well, I think you should start by changing the way you talk to yourself. Change your internal dialogue. Instead of asking what you should do for a living, maybe you could ask yourself, what do you want to do with your life while you're alive? You're so worried about what you should do instead of what do you want to do. I mean, that's pretty much the same thing, isn't it? You're just trying to sound fancy and stuff. You just talk normal like everyone else. Doing what everyone else does is what is keeping you and everyone else doing the same. In our differences lies our humanity. There has been something lately that has been trying to take our humanity away from us, making everyone act the same, wish for the same things, dress the same, or like you just said before, talk the same way. If you only focus on others to validate your life, you will be no more than a clown trying to make other people happy, even though he's dying inside. What does all of that have to do with changing your internal dialogue anyways? Well, our words determine our reality. Whoever controls the words controls the world. So, why wouldn't you start changing your own words in order to create a better world for yourself? What do you mean words determine reality? Think about it. We're only able to comprehend the world through words. If it wasn't for the language, we wouldn't be speaking right now, and we will probably still be cavemen. But language is not only used for good. Since you understand the world through words, there could be people who use that power in their own benefit, like using their words to make you understand the world the way they want, like telling you how the world should be. And you will spend your whole life doing what you should do. If you drive past a highway, you will most likely see a lot of signs screaming at you, buy, buy, buy. Or if you open social media, you will most likely hear a lot of people saying, buy, you gotta buy this, buy that. Even while growing up, going to school, getting a degree is something you probably just don't care about to make enough money to survive. Our whole narrative as a society is based on getting money. And whoever has more money to buy more things, it's like they win in life, and you will feel like you have to spend your whole life trying to be one of those winners instead of just being yourself. You will never be happy for who you are if you spend your whole life trying to be someone else. And how do I even start being myself? What is even that? I think we already talked about this. Change your internal dialogue and ask yourself, what do you want to do? What do you lack? If you don't do other than covering your needs, you will be no more than a robot programmed to eat, sleep, reproduce, and die. You will be just changing the conditions and how you do it, but it's pretty much the same. What makes us humans is the things that we like to do. Our passions besides surviving and covering needs. You will probably not gonna like the same things as me, as I said before. In our differences lies our humanity. And how will doing what I want help me make more money? It's not gonna help you make more money right away, but it's gonna help you to get to know yourself more. It is gonna help you enjoy life more, and who knows, maybe you'll find your passion and that will eventually lead you to more money. Even if I don't make more money, I will be enjoying life more. I remember being a kid and being so happy just by watching my favorite movie, and I was not making any money back then. Yes, because freedom is not being or not being in a physical place. Freedom is a state of mind where you're free to think whatever you want. It's being able to question your own beliefs and choosing your own path in life. Thanks, that makes more sense. You should have started there in the first place.